A new survey is taking a closer look at the quality of life of transgender people living in the U.S. The National Center for Transgender Equality, one of the country's largest trans rights organizations, just released its 2022 U.S. Transgender Survey. It's the largest survey of trans people in U.S. history. More than 90,000 people found that trans people are still experiencing workplace and medical discrimination. Despite all this, the majority of those who were polled still report an improvement in life satisfaction after transitioning. NBC Out reporter Jo Yurcaba joins us now with a closer look at the survey. Jo, good to have you with us. So first of all, let's just look at the big picture. What are the main takeaways here?
Good morning, Joe. So yeah, one of the key data points found that out of these about 90,000 trans adults, the overwhelming majority of them, about 94% total, were at least a little or a lot more satisfied with life after transition. And those rates were similarly high if they received hormone treatment or gender-affirming surgery. At least 98% of trans adults said they were a little or a lot more satisfied after hormone treatment, and 97% said they were a little or a lot more satisfied after surgery. So those are really, really high rates.
So this comes with the Human Rights Campaign saying already more than 130 bills targeting transgender rights have been introduced and filed in states around the country. Talk about the impact these bills, not just this year, but in the last few years, how they're impacting the community.
Right. Well, what we've been hearing for the last few years is that it's getting people to consider moving out of their states, and a lot of them have already left. And that's what this data shows. It found that 45% of trans respondents, nearly half, have considered moving due to bills targeting trans people, and 5%, or about 4,600 people, have actually moved to another state.
The survey also touches on something that's really important here, what the trans community is experiencing at home with their families, because ultimately that probably has the biggest impact on just how they are feeling. What was the overall response, especially when it comes to trans youth? Are they feeling accepted and supported by their families?
Well, the survey found that what's happening in state houses might not actually reflect what's happening to trans people at home, because the majority of trans adults reported that their families were supportive at 67%, and 22% said they were neither supportive nor unsupportive, and just 12 said their families were unsupportive. 16 and 17-year-olds, trans youth, were a little lower. 44% said their families were supportive, and it's unclear exactly why that rate is lower. It could be because of the rhetoric we're hearing in legislatures across the country, or it could just be that their families have had less time to kind of sit with the fact that they've come out.
So the information from this survey about how people are feeling, whether they're feeling supported, it can actually be useful in the discussions we're seeing play out in state houses when it comes to transgender rights and advocacy. Talk about how that information can be useful in these discussions.
Right. So the executive director of the National Center for Transgender Equality said during a press conference that he hopes this data, with the large sample size, will be helpful to combat some of the misinformation we're hearing coming out of state legislatures. And that's specifically this persistent idea that trans people are really likely to regret their transition. And this data shows pretty overwhelmingly that that just isn't true.
All right. Jo Yurcaba, good to have you with us. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or follow us on social media.